What a day. Once, what I achieved today was nothing but a dream. But all praise to God, it's become an undeniable reality. And as is often the case, strangely enough, when it comes to these sorts of days, it wasn't a day colored by only one feeling or one emotion, but rather a myriad of different feelings to sort of touch on every end of the spectrum, if that makes sense. And I don't mean to say like, you can't have only a good day, or all days will inevitably lead to something bad. That's not the angle I'm trying to approach this from. What I'm trying to say is that, on one hand, yes, I achieved that which I set out to a long time ago. Alhamdulillah, all praise to Allah. At the same time, I saw something which perhaps, as in it was in public, but was it the right time for me to see it? It got me feeling a certain way. And the thing about it is that, theoretically, if you ask me about it, it isn't exactly something that I'm opposed to, but in this situation, it just kind of rubbed me the wrong way. For, I don't know, whatever reason. And perhaps that's the impetus behind this musing, that I'm trying to make sense of that feeling. I've already tried to speak to a confidant about it, obviously muting certain details and perhaps inserting myself in certain places where it actually doesn't concern me. But the fact of the matter is that it's interesting how people's personal choices at times has such a gripping effect on the lives of others. As a law graduate and now someone who's officially called to the bar, I had to deal with a lot of BS with people telling me that my chosen field is haram, it's religiously impermissible. Well, how narrow-minded those people were. And it's interesting that these people aren't even related to me by blood. They would see me, well, okay, initially they'd see me a couple of times a day, but that, reduced to like once a week, and now it's like once every year. And that, when I mean seeing in this context, once every year, it's literally seeing with your eyes, not actually interacting and meeting them. So it's interesting that them knowing the dynamics of whatever shell of a relationship we did have, still found it fit to be so offended and gripped by a decision that I had made based on what I thought would work out best for me, or what I wanted to chart for my upcoming years. And it's interesting how the other thing I saw today is also something that I probably don't actually mind in theory, but why does it have me feeling a certain way? Is it because it forces me to come to grips with my evolution as a person, or my evolution in thought process, or is it because I haven't fully let go of certain ideals and patterns of the past, which I thought I had shed a long time ago? Will I ever know? It's amazing how you grip my heart like that. Am I truly in love? It's amazing how my lips, my heart, my thoughts all long for you and want nothing more to see you prosper and to see you happy and basically rising above all the negativity to become who you truly are, you and everyone else in the world, because that's who I want to be, the shining light that ignites all others. Yet why is it that you don't know me, and yet your decisions, your actions Have me dancing like I am your puppet. Will I ever find out? Will you be there to give me the answer? I have a feeling that we're both in for a ride. And after recording this musing, all I can say is that, you know what? I don't care if I fall headfirst into the ground. I'm coming for you. And if you be the one to plant my face into the ground, so be it. Oh, if that's what you think you can do, theoretically speaking. I think there's much to this world that perhaps we understand, but we cannot quite encapsulate in words. And it is those invisible systems that I wish to take advantage of, so to speak, to reach you and to tell you what you mean to me. And I have a feeling that you will reciprocate, and we will build something much larger than what either of us could have become had we gone this way alone. I guess this is my way of telling you that I guess you forced me. You forced my hand, you forced my heart, you forced my mind to really come to grips with what it is I want of you and what it is I love about you. Perhaps I need to analyze my own criteria, and if there is something holding me back from the past, perhaps you are the one who will help me to let go. Make me lose my grip on that which burns, so that my heart, my hands may be open for your healing touch. I hope I can unclasp whatever it is in my heart, just as I unclasped whatever it was in my brain. And I hope that you will be there to tell me every single thing. Salam.